mic? Who told you to switch on your mic? Sit down. Calm
That's
down.
true because you keep getting sucked into his whatever he's doing every time. Every time. It's true.
Every time, huh?
He's bait.
I sense a disturbance in the force,
We felt this disturbance last week as well,
and we've felt
and it's
it-
getting stronger.
It's right here.
Believe me, it has to do with a mouse.
Are you sure, Aziz?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think it's all got to do with you.
This is disturbance.
Believe me, it's
I'm pointing at it. If
What we-
if someone's looking.
to end the disturbance. We need to change the leadership at change how things run at Lucasfilm. Not just Lucasfilm, but the
Ladies
entire
and
parent
And
company.
just
Your comments are welcome about how we can kill Aziz. Yes, please.
I would suggest bludgeoning.
No,
or
no,
boiling,
no, no.
boiling alive. No, boiling alive.
No,
Yes.
you need balance to the force.
Have you considered waterboarding him?
Water what?
No, dude, no.
I'm thinking about it.
As I said, we need balance to the force.
You know, this is why I like you, Clint. You are a truly peaceful individual with logic and reasoning. Spock would love you. Oh wait, this is Star Wars, not Star Trek.
Oh
And-
no, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead to the fans that just logged in. We've got 7 viewers, I think.
Seven viewers.
We've got
Oh,
Star Wars
man.
fans.
No shit.
Hey man, keep it going. Well, let's keep with this momentum and welcome back everybody. 8 viewers so far, and we are doing great. This is Sengoku KTR from Qatartainment, and every day here is Star Wars Day at Qatartainment. And I'd like to welcome back my dearest friend Clint and my other host Aziz.
Aziz the Hobbit, guys.
I noticed you didn't call him a friend.
Do you really want me to explain that? Do you?
Yes, for the viewers. Yes.
And also speaking to us is the voice of
Of what?
I can't say God because that's another thing, but close enough.
Do you wanna get cancelled?
It's DJ Hamza.
No, I'm not DJ.
You got headphones and a mic, man. You look like a DJ, and you got a hat right now.
Let me just clarify to the guys here. I am not a DJ. I do not.
You
want to
look
be
like a
called one.
DJ, and you got a laptop
Yeah.
and a headphone.
Yeah, I can be called a streamer. It's fine, but.
But
don't
anyways,
call me
he's
DJ.
our beloved graphics designer and our tech guy, and we love him so much. And
He's
also, he's a Kendoka, so
Our
don't mess
all-around
with
guy,
him.
yeah.
And he's a Kendoka, don't mess with him.
Okay, who's teaching him?
I did.
Debatable, but okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey, we trained together a long time, you know?
Yes.
We went to Istanbul together.
Yes. Of
Oh yeah,
course.
that was our first seminar. Man, that was tiring.
I love how the topic goes. I mean,
But
we
it
like
starts
being
from-
random.
We're gonna get
being random.
we're gonna get it related to a bit. So today's episode is actually about Star Wars tech. So before we had our small, slightly what was it? Slightly
Slightly what?
glitch a while back. So we were talking about.
What glitch? There's no glitch.
No, no.
Oh, good.
It didn't happen.
Oh,
It
good.
didn't happen.
We're denying that. Okay, so do you think that there's any Star Wars tech that is currently either in development or does exist today?
Previously existed. You know the buttons?
What do you mean? No,
Those
You know
big
the,
round
You
buttons.
know the buttons, right?
Those big round buttons. You know, they're very random.
Yeah.
And like Aziz here. Yeah, they're very random, and it's like you think that any button you press is just pressing,
Yes,
and just
yes.
does anything.
Yeah.
You know?
They take it from the cockpit of a plane, which is high tech at that time, right? When
Oh,
they get
yeah,
in the 70s. Yeah. So they've got those buttons that you press, which
What? Switch it on real fast.
okay, so yeah. So those buttons disappeared during the Phantom Menace.
Well? Hold on.
There is indeed a disturbance to the force. There is a big disturbance to the force.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we have that regular.
the dark side is always upon us. I don't know why.
always.
I don't know. Is it since I joined that the dark side has suddenly engulfed
are you secretly?
everyone here.
Are you like Darth Sidious, secretly
I think-
Sith when you're pretending to rule the Republic in a positive and democratic way?
I think bad luck just follows me everywhere.
Oh come on, man. With this guy, I can get it, but with you, you're.
No, he's the
Well, I have a code for you, Clint.
yeah.
See, how do I say it? Actually, leave it. Continue. I completely forgot it.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
So-
tech.
Tech. All right, Hamza, what do you think? Is there any kind of Star Wars tech that is applied in the past or any of the episodes of the films that is currently in today? I can think of one, but I'm gonna leave it for later.
Which one?
I said I'm gonna leave it for later.
The Death Star.
Not the Death Star.
Yeah, definitely the Death Star. Yep.
Can you
That's
imagine?
a very, very real thing.
The Death Star is actually the concept of the Death Star is actually a colony. If you think about it, it's a people have actually think in many Gundam animes. If anyone's seen it, they get the concept of people leaving Earth and living on a space colony.
Okay.
But think of it this way: the concept of the Death Star is actually a livable place, even though it's a weapon. But it's actually a livable fortress.
Is it?
Oh yeah. How do you think all those, Empire troopers, stormtroopers, even Darth Vader, can actually live in the Death Star for massive amounts of time?
It's basically a planet made out of technology.
It's not a planet that's made.
No,
out of
I'm
technology.
just like
but it's literally
yeah.
a technologically made fortress
Yeah.
that is floating in space. You know what I mean?
You know what they call this? There's something called a. It's when the generation fourth civilization or fourth level civilization is able to develop this where they absorb energy from the sun. What do you call that? I just forgot the term.
Wait, say that again. Say that again.
Yeah.
Solar panels.
No, not solar panels.
No, he's talking about a civilization.
a civilization so advanced that they're able to
Kryptonians.
gather- No, not Kryptonians.
But
man.
close enough.
Not Kryptonians. That they're able to generate the sun. The
Abdurrahman is with
energy from the
Fourth
star.
dimensional beings, you mean?
No. Civilization. Just forget what I said. But that's what I think it is. I don't know if that concept was there back in the 70s or not. But
Yeah.
But it's only for advanced civilizations. But yeah, tablets, I guess.
True.
Touch.
Tablets. That's one thing. You see it all around. Those tablets, those thin screens everywhere. And you think, man, I wish I had that technology. Then later on, we come to the point where, man, this technology is super old. Even holograms these days, they can be considered. I mean, are they technology right now?
Yeah, they've started doing that. You see one in airports now.
3D lens. You know Microsoft
Yeah.
Microsoft 3D lens?
Yeah.
You ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, was it the HoloLens?
It's actually basically if you want to get a hologram, you just have to place 4 glass sheets
Ah.
like this. It's like a inverted frustum of a pyramid.
Right.
I don't think it was successful. The
Right.
Microsoft lens, right? It
The
wasn't-
HoloLens.
The HoloLens. It's not successful. Right?
It's successful for certain people.
It's not applicable.
Doc-
so
Yeah.
Yeah, not for us. Like on a daily use, yes. The people who can practically use it are doctors. Like think of it this way: you want to practice for an operation or a surgery.
they could use VR. They wouldn't need.
They actually, I saw a TV show once called The
Yes.
Good Doctor.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's the one.
That's the one.
My man.
He practices a heart operation.
Yes.
On the.
On the screen, yes.
On the
And-
HoloLens itself.
No,
And-
VR.
Yeah, they were using the HoloLens, both of them,
Yeah.
and the very heart or the person was there.
Is it an actual heart or was it
A hologram.
a hologram of the heart?
Yeah,
And
they were
the
trying
doctor
to-
the doctor actually succeeds in that operation because of that.
It had to be done in a one movement kind of
Yeah.
way. So in order to avoid error, they had to do a test using the HoloLens. That's why.
Okay.
That's why it was needed. That's why it's practical for doctors.
Yeah.
If you ask me,
Okay.
the HoloLens. What other technologies can at least the HoloLens can be used for?
I think cars use that because
Yeah.
for making and designing the parts and the curves of the car.
Oh yeah,
They use
definitely.
it.
Architecture is
No,
the best.
they do actually like it's practical. It's something that's actually there.
Okay.
For example, BMW the CEO of BMW, or not the CEO, like the designer of BMW, who actually posted a video on YouTube
Okay.
where he shows how the designing is done. Most car companies use that. At first, they do it through VR modeling. Then they do it through clay modeling, building the actual model itself.
That's true. That's why making cars these days takes a lot less time. You know, it used to take a massive amount of time and, you know, manpower and things like that. But now these days everything's done by machines.
Yeah, I mean the robotics, right? It's connected to robotics.
Yeah.
So even that doctor thing. So what they were
Yeah.
planning to do before was using something called Internet of Things, right? So a doctor can actually do the operation from one location, whereas the operation happens in another.
Yeah.
So you use cybernetics
Mm-hmm.
to do the operations,
Yeah.
while the control is being done remotely from another place.
Yeah,
doctor. I
I've
think
seen
that's the
some.
plan.
I've seen something like that.
Oh, there, my echo.
You know, I've seen something like that because people can't actually travel and they have a
Yes.
hectic schedule, so they do a Skype call to tell you exactly how to do that particular operation or something like that. You know, that's how most doctors actually tend to operate.
That's the whole point of 5G.
And apparently, right now, our echoes are being shown so much that what?
He's trying to see the audio. Like,
How is it? Yeah, we want to continue, but you're distracting.
is it good?
Yeah, it's fine. It's
All
fine.
right, all right. It's
But
fine.
what I can't believe though is
Yes.
in the 1970s when they first started. Of course, they're limited by the technology at the time, right? You
Of
know the
course.
holographs for a spacefaring civilization.
Yeah.
They can't even make a colored hologram.
Right.
It's everything is black and white. It's like they lifted it from a 1950s film.
Even the first
TV.
episode, which the prequels, you know, episode 1, the holograms didn't seem like all blue.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
of course, they had to continue with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're a spacefaring civilization that can travel with the speed of light, I mean, having a colored projection of something,
Yeah.
you know, a realistic projection, in fact,
Yeah.
would most likely be something that you can do, but they haven't done.
I think George Lucas went with the blue color scheme for the holograms because it's like it was the thing. Like he thought that it would be good.
It's not
right?
in terms of the colors. Well, you know, it does. Like, it kind of reminds me of Mace Windu in this case. You know, I remember when Samuel L. Jackson said he wanted a purple lightsaber.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know, because the idea was this: blue is for the good guys, red is for the bad guys.
Purple is for the black guys.
I don't know if that's racist or
No, I'm just saying. He's the only one who has it.
that's true.
right.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Who else?
Not
has it?
anymore. Apparently, some animated characters later on from either Rebels or Bad Batch or something else
Yeah.
is gonna have a purple lightsaber.
Right.
Oh yeah, that was the last time we saw a purple lightsaber.
Yeah.
But I think the projections, I think that makes sense. I think they just don't want to distract, you know, because everything else should have color.
Yeah.
And that they just to make sure that there's a distinction between what the projection
Oh
is.
yeah, that's
Now
true.
let's
So you're
now
just
let's,
not trying to confuse
now let's start
people.
talking about, since we brought it up, you know, let's start talking about lightsabers in this case. So the lightsabers, as we've seen, it's explained a little bit more in detail. Oh yeah,
Here you go.
yeah.
Props.
Prop. You got him? Yeah, he got him. All right, open it, please.
No, you gotta.
Guys, we know it's a red one, but we're not Sith. We're Jedi. We serve the light.
Yeah, but who chooses the color? I mean, I have a question to you guys. Who
Yeah.
chooses the color? What?
It's the kyber crystals.
Yeah.
Now, both the games, Jedi Fallen Order
Yeah.
and Jedi Survivor, actually explains these particular points, and Jedi's
It's distracting. Sorry.
what?
No, it's distracting. Go ahead.
Sorry
Yeah.
to cut you off, Abdurrahman, but can you not tell us spoilers about Survivor?
That's not. Oh
Because
my
I don't
God.
want to
It's
hear.
not a spoiler. I'm gonna explain a piece of tech.
Okay, explain away. Abdurrahman,
Alright.
go aahead.
So in the first game, Jedi Fallen Order, we see Cal Kestis going to a planet where he's able to get his own kyber crystal, so he can repower his lightsaber. Right.
Yep.
All right. So how it works is the kyber crystal powers up the lightsaber, and of course the kyber crystal is alive. He senses it using the Force. That's how he's able to get to it.
Yes, it's a force-sensitive material.
Exactly. That's how you know every kyber crystal is yours. But in terms of scientific facts, light is pushed through the kyber crystal, and I think it's indestructible. That's how it's able to generate the light, the blade of light.
is indestructible, but you can modify it for some reason.
Yes.
Because that's how you actually generate the color.
Now here is why my next point comes in. Now by default, you know, the Jedi has always been known to have the blue color or
green.
Green
Yeah.
color.
Yeah, purple is only unique for Mace Windu. Now in Jedi Survivor, here's what I found out. A certain character that I rescued in the game, his original lightsaber color was yellow. All right. After I got him out of the tank, we talked a bit, and then he got extremely mad. He disassembled his
Saber.
and he changed the kyber crystal's color
Into what? Into red.
into red.
Yeah, because he's being aggressive.
Exactly.
So
It's actually connected to your emotional energy.
yes, correct. So that's what I saw somewhere, that so the dark side actually makes the blade bleed. It's like blood.
Yeah,
So the stone.
I like that.
Yeah, so that's what
I like
that's what happens. So the stone sort of bleeds,
Yeah.
and that's why the color becomes red.
Yeah.
But it I don't know. It doesn't. Well, they're aliens, right?
Yeah.
More or less. So only
Yeah.
humans have red blood. Right. I mean,
Keep going.
Typically, aliens there would have different blood color,
Yeah, like
True.
blue, like yeah.
right? So it's just unusual that you.
only Vulcans have green blood. But
yeah.
that's Star Trek. So again,
Yeah, I mean, but if you're just looking at it, you're being serious with the lore, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't simply have a red blood because it's not a general color of blood.
yes,
It's something that humans have because we live in the planet such as Earth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
but
sorry, I'm with you. Keep going.
yeah, but other aliens probably would have green. So I'm just curious, maybe if they hold this and their blood is green, or maybe Mace Windu's blood is violet. I don't know. No, I don't
That's
know.
a good one.
No, I don't know. I'm speculating here. I'm just.
Is it purple or indigo at this point? I think it's indigo.
There's two. I remember in Fallen Order there was like
Yeah.
purple and then there was indigo.
Yeah, and then and for blue there was blue, normal blue, and cyan.
Yeah, cyan. Why is there like?
They wanted different shades.
Yeah.
They want different shades. You know, and now in Fallen in Survivor there's white.
No, and even Ahsoka has white too.
Yeah, I think it's the whole thing of not being part of the Order.
Not being part of any order.
Yeah, so she's neither Jedi nor Sith, so that's why the color is by default. Actually, here's a fun fact. Luke Skywalker's first lightsaber
Was yellow.
white. No, it was white.
Wasn't it yellow?
It was white.
Because I remember in the comics he had the yellow lightsaber. but
Comics.
Yeah.
Not movie. Movie.
Oh.
Movie. The first movie.
Was it white?
No, it was actually blue.
When he was doing
lightsaber.
practice. When he was doing practice with
Oh.
when he was doing practice, it was white. Remember?
Okay.
Oh yeah, it makes sense. But I'm telling you this. I mean, so now we know for sure that it does have the ability. It does have more. It's affected by the
Emotions.
Yeah, but the force sensitive himself.
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
And you made a point here, Clint, because in the first movies, the first trilogy, you know, it was basically more humans. The aliens were, how should I say this?
They were just there.
They were just there. Here, fun fact: it was only in the prequels that we saw the aliens being
That are force sensitive as well.
Hmm?
So you mean
No, we saw. So the Jedi and the Sith were just human.
yes, mostly, yeah.
Even Darth Vader at that time. Like I'm saying the first trilogy, the original trilogy.
Yes,
So
yes.
it was basically the Jedi and the Sith was only Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker or Obi-Wan Kenobi.
human-like.
Human-like.
Okay.
Darth Vader was human-like because you know he was only
Yeah,
cybernetic.
yeah.
Lost both his limbs, lost both his arms, both his legs. Became only cybernetics and life support. You know, but still had the ability to push the force out of him.
Mhm.
Thank God that guy has incredible power.
He's an android.
You know?
He's an android.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
Like most Jedi's, they with their hands they sort of
Push or
motion
pull.
the force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did Luke Skywalker and his father Anakin?
Yes.
How did they they don't have hands like?
Oh.
What are they pushing it out of?
You said this in the last week's episode.
I think we discussed this last time.
Yeah,
with their
they have the ability to actually create force like constructs or something like that to come out of the very physical being that is being attached to them. Oh my god, this is great stuff. What's in it?
Luke only lost.
I mean, I say ingenious things sometimes, you know. But yes, they have. Because the particular character, Dagon, lost his arm, and yet he's able to actually use the force constantly with a dual blade sword, with a dual blade lightsaber. So he's able to use two lightsabers at the same time, one with his hand, one with the force.
Okay.
That's how good he is.
I think it's because like some people that are more
Attuned.
They're more sensitive.
They're more force sensitive.
More force sensitive.
Yeah.
They're more in tune with the force.
Yeah, and it's not more about the hands, it's about the mind. Because, you know, it's telekinesis.
Yeah.
You know, this is what people don't understand about the force. It's actually just a form of naming, you know. But in layman terms, it's telekinesis, mind reading, mind bending, seeing the future. That's a lot of it, you know.
Yeah.
Scientifically, I would just say they're atoms. They're just atoms, right?
The midichlorians.
Yeah, you're
okay,
able-
we're getting scientific over here.
You're just able to control the atoms that surround everything. That is basically the force.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
You know who's another comic book example of this? Jean Grey. Jean Grey.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Remember
yeah.
in X-Men 3, The Last Stand? So what happened was this. Now imagine the Force in Star Wars. Okay, the power of the Force is to literally control the very atoms around. So Magneto can control the metal in an item.
Yep.
All right. Jean Grey, aka the Phoenix at that time, okay, is able to control all around it. Literally, she can disassemble everything just by thinking about it.
Really?
Yeah.
So psychic energy. Yeah, much like
Psychic
Professor X, but much stronger.
Now the difference is Professor X doesn't have the power of
telekinesis.
He only has the ability to read minds, control minds. Now that I think about it, hear me out. They actually combine, and the Force is actually combined of both Jean Grey and Professor X.
Oh yeah, that's true because of the mind reading and the telekinesis. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the mind control.
Yeah.
Yeah. The seeing the future thing. To be honest, I think that's another power because some Jedi's have the ability premonitions.
What does premonitions mean?
The ability to see the future.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like for example, Yoda. Anakin. Yeah, especially since he saw that Padme was dying. You know.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree. But I think if you go back to the tech though, so do you have anything else? Oh, I mean, apart from, are you okay with the lightsaber thing, or do you
Now,
want
in terms of lightsaber, I want to talk about this.
Yeah.
So I would like to make this small announcement.
Hold on. We'll get some slideshow on it before.
Oh, can you? Are you doing it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
All right.
Let's talk about something.
All right.
I just learned that there's a hot Jedi.
Oh, what now?
A hot Jedi.
I'm intrigued right now. Please continue.
You know, I just learned about this.
What's a hot Jedi?
Hot,
like Jabba.
like Jabba. The body of
A
Jabba.
hut.
A hut.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to be.
Yeah.
Differentiate.
You thought it too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no!
You had to be specific.
No! Not a hot Jedi.
Nah, your accent's a bit thick, so you had.
A hut.
Yeah, like Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt.
Okay. Go on. Because
A hot Jedi may exist, but literally they can't do anything. I mean, we've talked about this last time.
I think now that you mention it, they can't use the lightsaber, but I'm pretty sure they can use the Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, even a Gungan is able to become a Jedi. Actually, no wait, a Gungan was a Sith at one time.
Yes.
Really?
Oh yeah, not Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, someone else. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just really
Go
amazed at having. Imagine a hot Jedi doing what Yoda can do. What he can do because he's small.
Yeah.
He can flip around. I don't know what
and
style.
you can barely keep up with him.
Yeah, he's very quick.
Yeah.
And he can do it because he's small.
Yeah.
But the hut.
Yeah.
They can't move. Like they can barely move.
I mean, look at Jabba. I mean, even he can. It takes him an hour to walk. walk.
Yeah.
It takes him an hour to walk. We saw it in episode 1 during the pod race, and in episode 6. It was 6, right? Yeah, episode 6 when he was with Princess Leia.
Yeah, episode 6.
You know,
Yep. Okay.
he didn't move. He doesn't walk.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
In practicality, if you didn't show possibility of movement in those movies, how can you put him as a force sensitive?
No, he's using the force. I think that's what he's doing. So instead of doing acrobatic stuff, so he uses the force to surround him, maybe as a shield, or do you know the force push?
Did you ever
Force
play?
lightning?
Did you ever play the game Force Unleashed?
Force Unleashed.
Yes.
The one with Star
Yeah. Now, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. So instead of moving,
No, I meant because I think you might want to know this. So, have you played the game Force Unleashed?
no.
All right. So, in this one in particular, there was this one boss had a lot of technological arms, very long. His body was similar to Yoda's. You know, like very small, big head, like the ones in Aliens.
Right.
You know, but his sabers, I think he had like 1 or 2 lightsabers.
Yeah.
You know, you remember him, right?
Actually, I didn't play the game.
And yet you know about it. Anyway, so
So you wanna
he
talk about
he had the ability.
Club?
And let's go a little bit, and we'll mention that. All right. So he has the ability. I think he doesn't have the ability to use the Force. More or less, it was just you know.
No, but man, this is a
Lightsabers.
Jedi. I'm talking about a Jedi Hutt.
I know.
He was
That's what I mean.
accepted by
That's
the
what I mean.
council.
That's what I mean. It's the opposite. That particular Jedi in the game, you're hunting Jedi. You're a Sith who's hunting Jedi. So
Yeah, continue.
somebody's a little excited. So it's a complete opposite. You saw a Hutt who had no abilities, physical abilities, but is able to use the Force. So he can't use his lightsaber, but he's still accepted by the council because of his Force. You know, and this Jedi doesn't have the ability to use the Force, but has the technological capabilities to wield lightsabers through mechanical arms and legs.
No, but this Jedi Hutt can wield lightsabers. In fact, he was killed by a fight between him and Leia. Princess Leia. I don't know, I read it somewhere.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if
How
it's...
is he Jedi though? Like,
Huh?
why
He's
is
Jedi
Wait.
then became a Sith later on.
He
Yeah.
can only move his hands, right? He doesn't.
Yeah, he can. I don't know how comical the fight would be, but I'm just thinking maybe it's just the Force he can do. He's using the Force a lot rather than weaving the... But I can just imagine, I mean, if somebody goes... I mean, attacks from the back.
Oh yeah.
Like, he has short arms. I mean, how can that...
It's not just
He
the
can't
arms.
even-
Can he? Does he have legs?
No, he doesn't have
Hutts-
legs.
Do Hutts have legs?
No, he has a tail. It's like a slug.
It's like he's like a slug, Sah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like a slug.
Did they leave something behind when they walk? Just out of curiosity.
I
I mean-
don't know. I just need to suspend disbelief, I guess. But it's just amazing. So, and you're just talking about this saber club.
Yeah.
So if a Hutt Jedi can actually wield a saber,
Oh yeah.
that means anybody can wield a saber and can join the club.
I like how you went from that.
No,
On
yeah,
your
I just
own,
tried to
on your
segue.
own.
You know, like,
And just before I made the
It's
announcement.
like those YouTube videos where they pop up the ad. They're like, if you can watch this video, I'm sure you can play this game.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to push the agenda here, man. Come on.
It's not an agenda. It's
Transition.
an announcement.
No, I'm sorry.
It's an
I'm trying to
announcement.
push the
But
announcement.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for that. So,
So you wanna start the slideshow? We can talk.
all right. So let me make the announcement. Then we can start the slideshow. So, guys, before we start this lovely slideshow, it's about saber clubs. Now, for those of you who don't know what saber clubs are, we are starting one. We are me, Aziz, and Hamza, and we're going to be called the Qatar Saber Club. We're actually going to be practicing lightsaber combat.
Woohoo!
And that's the second time that I'm hearing that. What is that? Let me hear it one more time.
No idea.
Let me hear that one more time.
Woohoo!
All right. It must be a force echo.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So start the slideshow, please.
Yeah, it is started.
All right. So what you're seeing now is actually a slideshow of. Is it big?
Yeah, big up.
All right. So you're seeing a slideshow of different clubs in Europe and USA, and why do I feel like I just saw Aziz's picture?
No.
What am I? Am I missing something?
No. Go ahead.
Hold on. No, I'm seeing this right.
Yeah, because he is a member of your club.
Yeah, I am. That's true.
You know why that came?
Why?
Because this picture was in the download.
Of course.
Really? Oh yeah, that's like. Oh yeah, it's for the thumbnail I posted. Yeah.
Yeah.
So which side are you on, Aziz? Dark side or light side?
You know what? I'm.
If you had to choose, since now we're gonna be talking about it, before we see everyone's preferences, so let's talk about these clubs for a bit. So
Okay.
these clubs are literally all over the world. There's one in China, there's one in Paris, there's one in London, there's over 40 in the USA only. You know, they've got some events coming up in Las Vegas in like in July. There's even a like
in Britain.
yeah, I did say
Yeah.
London.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So they've got a tournament that's actually happening at the end of May in France, in Paris,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the next one is coming up in London, which is possibly around October. Now, I read the rules. There's no difference between it and kendo, basically. And you can use whatever style of combat you want to, whether it be fencing or kendo or normal lightsaber combat, what you see from the TV show, as long as you hit the proper points, you know, as you can, you know. I've seen some videos online, and they are actually using kendo moves, kendo armor, things like that.
So it's like the UFC of kendo then,
That's it.
isn't it?
That's
It's more.
yeah. He's got a point. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a martial art,
It's not a martial art. Yes.
but it's a sport, and it does have an art to
Yeah.
it. You know.
I
and-
didn't think that saber clubs was a big thing. I thought it's like
Oh, it's
really
a
small.
it's a big thing. Most of these stuff is like 7 or 8 years old. They've been going at it for a while, you know. But of course, because of the demand, the force is strong with you. We get it, all right. But because of the high demand of you know all these clubs and stuff like that, they've actually had to upgrade their lightsabers to become durable. All right. So what you saw in today's episode and last week's episode, you know, they're just toy lightsabers. These ones are specifically made for combat. They're made from carbon polymer. The blade's made from carbon polymer, while the handles are made from real steel and they're much thinner. But they're in terms of thickness, they're made definitely from metal. It allows you to actually spin the blade the way that you do it with a normal lightsaber. You know.
Yeah, but how does it? How much does it weigh though? Can you compare it to
Yeah.
a sword, to a katana?
I can actually compare it. In terms of size, it's actually 37 inches. That's the size of the blade.
The blade.
Yeah, and I checked. You know, we use 39 inches. Yeah, our shinais, which are the bamboo swords we use in kendo, they're 39 inches. So in terms of size, there's not much difference.
Right.
Yeah, but in terms of heavy,
Yeah, how heavy it is. Yeah.
I've used it once, like a couple of years ago in Geekdom, and there's not much difference
Comparable to a katana.
comparable to a
Or
katana. Well, you
Asari
know, it's made
katana.
of steel, and that one's made for carbon polymer. So, in terms of, you can compare it to a shinai, not to a katana.
Okay.
Yeah, but it does have weight to it. It allows a proper balance because of the steel and the hilt, you know, and also you can the way I see it, there's all kinds of hilts, you know. There's even one with guards that seem circular, like how they do with a kendo katana or a kendo shinai. There's even the cross guards, not particularly. I think it's more for decoration. You know how we see the cross guards?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more of decorations.
You can technically use it if you want to. Like, it's not all the way around,
Yeah,
but you can use it.
the cross guard.
Yes.
How?
You mean the ones on the sides, right?
Yeah.
You can, like, depends how you're You know, you have to position it the right way when.
Yeah, but those guys, they're more of they call them bastard sword wielders. It's called bastard sword for real. Yeah, that's the proper name. And cross sword wielders. It's like most of them they're one-handed, you know, single-handed, and most of them they use it with two hands, you know.
Okay.
And it's not. It's very. That's so. You know what I mean? Not exactly the same way when you do it with a regular lightsaber without any guards. If you notice in all the lightsabers we've seen, and the first episodes before the new trilogy, all the guards, there were no guards.
Mm-hmm.
Noticed it? No guards.
Yes.
All 1 to 6, no guards. You just
It was it's only one.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, only
Only-
he has it.
Actually, also in Star Wars Rebels, Ezra, like they went inside an ancient Jedi temple.
Yeah,
He found a crossguard lightsaber, and it was green.
but still cross guard. But only difference in color.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Cal Kestis.
Mm.
He's got a cross guard and it's blue.
Yeah.
No difference, and it's only an emitter.
It's aesthetic.
And it's only an emitter, you know.
By the way, did you know that you could turn this from Sith to Jedi?
You mean the
there's
saber.
The
Yes.
saber.
Yeah, you just
There you
change
go.
the blade.
No, like this. The handle.
Oh,
The
you,
hilt.
You just changed. Oh yeah, you just changed it, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Oh really? Oh yeah, you did. I just.
But the saber's still red though.
Oh, that doesn't matter. We can-
So you're still a Sith.
Look, I think that the weight of the lightsaber has to do with
I think
the
I'm
the
very
hilt.
angry.
Black combat
Yeah.
saber, you know.
Yeah.
Also, there, you know
You've turned.
how
into
many
a Sith.
websites there are for buying lightsabers? Like I think over a dozen.
But surely in the tournaments there has to be some regulations on like how heavy the saber should
Oh,
be.
there
For
are.
fairness.
There
for
are.
Fairness.
There are.
They have these stores. Qatar Saber. What do you say about?
Say Qatar Saber.
Forge.
Say Qatar Saber Club.
Okay.
Yeah,
Saber
Saber
Forge.
Forge and Saber Factory.
Right.
We spoke to this guy named Leo. He's a good
Hi
guy.
Leo.
Hmm?
No, hi Leo.
Hi,
Oh, hi Leo.
Hi Leo.
Hi,
yeah, we
Leo.
just
All right, let's hope he's listening.
yeah.
All right, so he's a good guy. You'd like him.
There's
So-
a comment, I think, right?
He's also Filipino.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh yeah, you like him. He's also Filipino, and you know.
I sent some 5 Saber
I,
pictures.
I can't believe it
Okay.
actually took him like a week to send from Philippines to here.
Yeah, like not
Is
even
that-
a week, not a week. Less
Yeah,
than a week.
less than a week. Is that how fast shipping happens?
I think so. Yeah, could be.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like there are many Filipinos.
Maybe the
that,
express-
Could
there
be.
are many packages.
Could be, and it was close to the end of the month.
Yeah.
The-
Could be express delivery. That could
Yeah,
be
it
it.
could be that way. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Also,
he,
those sabers are above 1,000 or 2,000.
Yeah.
a piece. A piece.
Wow, really?
I found a particular lightsaber that I like, you know, and I'm planning on buying it at the end of the month. You know, when salary day,
Payday.
payday, and it's almost like $300.
Wow.
It's both quality and it's both quality and durable.
No,
You know?
nice.
You're able to change the blade color, right? How it shines through motion.
Oh,
No,
really?
that's cool.
What? I don't know.
Oh, you didn't know this?
What do you mean by motion? I heard him say motion.
So it depends on what motion you make.
Yeah, you had to press a specific button on the blade. You have to order a
Oh, on the blade. You
no, on the a button,
Yeah.
and then the blade
On the
color,
hilt.
Yeah, on the hilt, and the color changes.
How? Like I'm sure.
All right, so there's a button you have to hold, and you swing the saber in a specific motion, so that you can change the color.
Oh, but it doesn't. Like this is the thing. I got confused. I thought
Go ahead.
like while fighting it just changes color.
No, it doesn't.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't change color during fighting.
Yeah.
You can choose the color. Another thing, they tell you in tournaments you have to deactivate the sound.
Yeah, 'cause that
Oh.
interferes
It's
with the,
distracting.
yeah.
It's
Yes,
distracting.
that's true.
So you can keep the color, but not the sound.
Which is fine, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But when you're fighting, like most people would prefer the sound because like it brings you.
I've seen,
Yeah.
and I've seen how exactly, the sound does give you like that proper
yeah.
Jedi Sith
Feel.
fighting, you know.
Like-
Yeah, of
Sound
course.
like-
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's even sound effects for
Yeah.
clashes, proper motion clashes. You know, blaster blocking, locking, Locking when you're like walking, it has that.
It puts you in the proper mood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Most of that is for collection and cosplay. For that, but if you want a particular for like duelists, there's other properties.
They regulate the sound, but what about the lights? Because this can get very bright though.
Yeah, but again, like I said, the blades are made from carbon polymer, and it's only one blade. It's not extendable like that.
Yeah, no, I mean if you're
And they do, and also
Extendable blades don't look good. Like, look at
also this is the toy.
Yeah.
This is just a toy, you know, just for collection and things like that.
no, I mean in the tournament. So if you're going to have your lightsabers,
Yeah,
because you're going to have them custom made,
yeah.
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So you
Or
can't.
we can customize everything. In fact, if you want, we can go through the customization process as well right now.
Oh, you guys.
Can we?
I can send him the link and you guys can read it out to
Okay.
show them through the camera. You can show them.
All right. So let's start with the
Saberforge?
Saberforge.
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 If you have the link, you can open it.
Just go saberforge.com. You're good.
No, I'll send him the link.
All right.
Till that you can talk.
All right. So Saberforge allows you to. It has a lot of customization, and also it has. You don't just have the ability to make your own lightsaber. You can actually get lightsabers from the original characters. There's even one from Count Dooku, and Count Dooku's.
It's like a bendy.
Yeah, and even what's her name?
Asajj Ventress?
It's also there.
Do they have a saber whip,
Oh,
a light whip?
Isn't that a thing? I think.
I don't think that's a thing. How's that? I think that's a different kind of
Yeah.
store.
No, no, no.
Why would you want a whip?
No, it looks sexy
What?
though.
What?
Huh?
I rest
I
my
would,
ca-
I would want.
I think I went in the right direction when I assumed that, didn't I?
No, yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
I?
I think you did. I think you did.
why would you want-
subliminally? I was thinking something.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking actually.
And yet.
Yeah.
All right. So, why would you want a whip?
No, but it looks good. Subliminally.
I don't even know what that means.
It looks hot Jedi.
But you know, one of the protections that they used for the head in tournaments is also that
This one.
Mandalorian helmets.
So yeah, for force sensitive Mandalorians who can wield the force. Yeah. makes
they
sense.
wear this. Some of there's also dark sabers, but they're not used for combat. They're more for collection.
Sorry, come again. Come on. Yeah.
Dark sabers.
Okay.
They're not. They're only for collect.
What do you say?
Dark sabers.
Dark.
Dark.
What?
There's something called a dark saber. It's similar to a katana.
Okay.
Yeah, in terms of shape, but it's not suitable for combat. It's suitable for collection
Okay, I sent you
because it's very thin.
link.
Because
The Mandalorians are the ones who invented it.
Let's if any of our viewers are interested in, perhaps buying a saber or joining our club,
yeah,
Qatar Sabers Club, you can always find a way to buy that saber from Saberforge, so we can.
There's
go
also-
through the process of.
there's also
customizing the
Saber Factory.
Here.
Now Saber Factory is actually much better. Let me tell you why. It actually gives you advice. While you're picking the customizations for your lightsaber, it actually tells you if it's suited for collectors.
Or for.
or for battle. Or
Yeah.
for fighting.
Right.
Oh, nice.
So Saber Factory is also it's a little bit cheaper than Saber Forge.
So if I want to join the Saber League, the
Yes.
Qatar Saber League.
We're
Same
actually
Sabers Club.
Qatar Sabers Club.
Qatar Sabers.
League is something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit. How's it? It's all branding and stuff.
Okay.
Let me. I'll tell you later. Cause France and London, they do it. I had a big conversation with the guy from France.
Oh, and they want a license.
No,
the
they
name.
they technically they want us to be there, but want us to be part of the Saber League, but it's a branding thing, and I think there's kind of some limitations. Also, the travel.
Licensing. That's
yeah,
what it is.
also licensing too.
I have a suggestion of a name. For a name. You know what?
What? For our club?
Yes.
Well, we already got Qatar Sabers Club, but if you got a name, go
I
ahead.
have
now.
another suggestion.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Qatar Saber Friends.
No.
That's a club, but
No,
not
but friends.
friends.
Friends are different.
Well, I'd say we are Qatar Saber friends now.
But if you want to join Qatar Saber Club, do you need to have A lightsaber.
Well, you don't. We have 5.
Yeah, you can fight without a lightsaber.
I mean, what
yeah.
we're going to do is teach the basics, and with time we're going to talk about the protection and stuff. Mostly, what we're going to do is just practice the moves at first, you know, and we're going to practice inshallah every Friday from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
So it's 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, and those 2 hours gonna just
Yeah.
go right like that.
Can you make a sweat if I join your club? Will I sweat from the exertion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a proper
I
exercise.
I
right?
guarantee-
Yeah, if you really wanna exercise and lose calories, I suggest you join kendo as well.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You start kendo, you will lose calories like this.
When we start wearing the armor.
Oof. You know, you're literally
Sweating inside,
so much,
yes.
One
Yeah.
time I remember, you're gonna laugh at this, Hamza. One time during our seminars, I actually sweat so much that it came in my eye.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah, and
that's why you
you-
wear that
you know how-
tenigui, you know.
No, even with the tenegui, even with it's a towel that you wrap around your head, under the helmet.
Were you fighting under the Qatari sun or what?
No,
Oh
it's
no, this is inside.
Inside.
this is
No,
inside.
I know. So, but it's really that hot.
No, we're constantly. You're talking about at least 6 kilos of protection, and even and if we're going back to saber combat, that's almost the same thing. That's a lot of sweat because you're wearing almost the same amount of protection. You're because the combat rules in the Saber League and the French Open and even the Saber Legion. That's another club too. All right, but they're all around the U.S. All right, but their rules are limbs. And so what do you when they mean limbs? What do they mean?
Limbs,
Hands and legs.
arms and legs, right?
Yeah, arms and legs.
Okay, so they do kote.
Yeah.
They don't do all right. So when they say limbs, so that means we can strike kote.
Yeah.
All right, so there's no difference in kendo. All right, so you have to hit the head, the limbs, no legs. Legs don't count. And the torso.
Okay. And you have armor. So what armor do you wear for this one?
No.
Oh, you can actually wear kendo armor. You can wear any
Oh.
armor to protect you. That's it.
Just any padding.
Any kind of padding. It's recommended by them that they have to wear knee and shin guards.
Yeah, shin
You know,
guards.
you know the type,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, same that they do in
You
mixed
can-
martial
you can,
arts.
Like I personally would prefer something that's not visible, so you know your aesthetic is pleasing or you look good. At the same time, you don't have the armor looking from the outside. But
You can actually customize your armor to a point. You can like give it some sort of samurai look. There's a couple guys who actually gave their armor a samurai look. Like he's using a fencing mask, but he's got the back of it. It looks like a samurai armor, and and they made some color, on it. There's even this one guy who looked like the White Power Ranger.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So okay. So we're
yeah.
mixing universes here now.
Oh yeah. Everybody like does it. It's freedom, you know.
Yeah.
And
It's like it's like you wear what you want to protect yourself. Right?
And if you want to get a little bit, creative, you can.
Yeah.
No one's stopping you.
Oh,
now,
nice.
now let's switch our topic to lightsabers.
Yes.
I think we can talk about the saber factory, but it's
Alright.
not much customizable.
All right. So Saber
Let's
Forge.
talk about something you can customize.
All right. Saber Forge.
Yeah, Saber. Hold on, I sent the link. Click on that link, and we're gonna talk about.
All right. So
that
starting
saber.
from there.
Eco MK2 saber.
Oh yeah. Mark II. It's a mark, by the way.
There are types of lightsabers. There's like neon pixel RGB,
Yes, yes.
right?
Oh yeah. All that.
And I think
There's
that
Xenopixel, which
yeah,
has
that's a
yeah, Xenopixel. The difference between Xenopixel and RGB. RGB just switches the light on.
yeah.
Mhm.
Whereas Xenopixel, it has the light throughout the blade, so it has that transition going from down to up.
So it's the highest quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not suggested because you're going to be hitting the saber, right?
Yeah.
So the electronics will be. The electronics will be
Yeah.
most likely damaged.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like where you hit it, that light might
get
get
damaged.
damaged. So,
Yeah. So
I
it's
mean,
been.
well, why would you want to transition anyway?
I mean, some people do like.
But that's for a collector.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So when you're picking your lightsaber, and if you want to join a saber league in any country, all right, in general understanding, you actually have to pick a lightsaber much more suited for your needs, whether it be duelists or collector. Now, collector, you have to have an open budget.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I
that
mean?
is purely aesthetics, right? So
Yeah,
you just want to make sure that it looks like the ones in the movies.
Okay, and
Now,
let's
here's
go
the
to
thing.
customization.
Here's the thing. The one in the movies, they're more expensive. All right. So first thing you go for, like, so we got the customizable Echo Mark II Saber. All right. So here's the
Click on
description.
page.
Yep.
First, we start with electronics.
All right. The Saber electronics are this. You
So
got
there's a drop down, you mean? In a drop down, right?
yeah. So oh, you want me to show it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. So the first thing you see here is the Saber electronics. So you got the options here. No blade, and only for
What? Just the hilt?
yeah, just the hilt.
Get more
Oh,
closer.
here.
Why?
More closer. to the
Oh,
camera.
here. So there's a DUI. No, DIY. DIY. DIY.
What does DIY stand for?
Do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
Yeah, in other words, you get the hilt. Next month, you get the electronics. Next month, you get the blade. And then you bring it all together.
Yeah, you just have the hilt and then you whatever material you want. Paper, you can use that.
The best,
Some people think it's like much cheaper.
Let's make a saber now. Let's make a saber.
All right, so let's
Eco RGB.
Echo RGB,
Yes.
and it comes with a USB-C Type C
For charging.
for charging.
And then there's amateur finish, where
All right.
this part.
Now, when
Let's show it here.
by the
This is the amateur.
way, guys, everyone, sorry. When you pick your when you pick the type of electronic, you will actually get a YouTube video that tells you how to customize your lightsaber color and sound and other things. What features this Echo RGB has?
So do you choose the color?
Yes, you can choose the color.
No, I mean before buying it.
Oh no,
or
the
it-
color
you can-
is changeable.
Oh, you can change it.
You can change it.
Nice,
So,
nice.
like, imagine if you're a cosplay, all right, and you want to change from Jedi to Sith, Sith to Jedi. You change your mask, you change your personality, you change your costume. You can do both. You know,
Right.
You can go from a master or Padawan to a dark something something. You know, it's all customizable. Next, you got the Echo emitter.
What's the echo emitter?
The
Now,
one that emits the
lights.
now see here.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. So see here.
This.
Yeah, the one that's at the top of the blade, you know, that covers the blade basically. All right, so you got a lot of options. One of them looks like the same one that Cal Kestis has. The second one is the one that.
Let's choose one.
All right, so let's say the one that
Calculus.
Bastion. Yeah, I'll choose the Bastion because it looks cool. It's black. The third one.
Yeah, I want a weathered one. Weathered Echo
one looks
emitters.
more like.
Weather.
Realistic. It
Yeah.
looks more realistic.
Alright, but that's-
It looks like it's been used. You've trained.
Exactly.
You're
Yeah,
no
I
longer
mean-
a Padawan. You're a Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're a proper
but,
Jedi.
Yeah, but again, that's for aesthetics. So that's a collector's
No,
option.
but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I would still choose it.
All right, fine. That's your opinion.
Yeah.
All right, I'll choose Bastion, standard. All right. Actually, I'd go for black. Yeah, Bastion.
Let's
Okay.
go to body.
All right,
Yeah,
body.
because-
You got standard, weathered, black.
Because once you go black,
Yeah, once you go back, you never go back. All right. So the body is at the very center, as you could see. These are the options. All right. I'm again gonna go with Bastion.
And then there's pommel.
So it's fully customizable.
Exactly. Now you got the pommel. Now you know. In Star Wars Jedi Survivor, they actually added the pommel when you added the cross guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the pommel? This thing? Or
The bottom.
this one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bottom. Technically, this doesn't have a pommel.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Actually,
That
it did before
Yeah.
you.
before you reversed it into a Jedi.
Actually,
Okay.
that's technically already made.
Yeah,
Into,
that's why
that's
it
a
doesn't have a
staff.
pommel. No,
That's a staff,
It doesn't have a pommel.
technically.
That's why.
Yeah, yeah. Originally, I don't think this one has a pommel because it's a staff. So yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Let's choose
So
the
the
pommel.
pommel. So the pommel, I'm gonna go for.
Progenitor looks good.
No, I'm gonna go with Bastion for mine. You know. All right, custom finish. None, because honestly, that's $50 to
Oh, I want the powder coat, man. I'm
No.
gonna go all the way.
all the way.
All the way.
All right. You go. You do you.
I'm gonna mix and match colors.
Powder coat's like $49. Like for what?
I think it's just like an extra. I don't know what that is.
Extra color.
Appl-
And but the thing is,
apply over your base finish.
And the blades, the best blade is 37 or 32.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with
32 is
37.
best.
37 for me. Blade plug.
What's the standard length?
32, 37.
32, 37.
That's
You
Yeah.
can
the one
choose.
that you would usually
But
find.
don't you have a disadvantage if you're 32-ish?
Well, it depends on the height.
Yeah.
You know, because Hamza used to use. What did you start with?
30. I started with 28. 26 actually, not 28.
When he started
Yeah.
Kendo, he started with a 28 inch.
Yeah, but as a starter. But if you're trying to combat, if you're
Then-
doing combat, then the longer it is,
Yeah.
the more advantageous it is for
Again,
you. Because for
depending
reach.
on the height of the
Like,
person.
you know, kids use 18 inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's when they start. Now they apply the same rules, I guess, into lightsabers as they do with Kendo. The older you get, the more height you get, the higher your shinai, and the higher your saber or shinai has to be.
Yeah, because I think Yoda's
Let's go for,
lightsabers.
Blade plug options.
All right, so
Show it to the camera.
all
Blade
right,
plug.
so the blade plug, I think it's more.
Show it to the camera.
All right, so you got the blade plug over here. Now, they've got different options. Not sure exactly. Oh yeah, it's you know, Hamza, can you? Yeah, I mean, this is the. All right, so you see where the light comes out? This is the blade plug.
That's where you put the kyber crystal.
No, no, carbon crystals.
In the middle.
Yeah, but this is where you screw the blade on.
Yeah, that's no. This is actually you see the light in the middle. That's actually where you place the blade plug. I'm serious.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see this is how it looks like. You know, the first option, the second option, etc. All right.
Right.
Now let's say I'm gonna get the laser cut, and you got the convert knob, cover tech knob. I don't know what the heck that means.
Weathered.
I'm gonna go with none in my case. All right, that's pretty much it.
Well,
That's
what is cover tech now?
no cover. I have no idea.
So look, I've only
I
created.
think
So how much are you gonna pay? How much is the damage for your saber?
for me in this case,
Yeah.
it's 164.
And for me, 1/7. That's actually
Plus shipping.
no.
Actually,
I don't think
shipping from Qatar. I checked $30.
$30.
$30,
So almost 200.
almost 200,
200.
and you're literally saving. So and shipping about 1 to 2 weeks.
And if you want a cheaper option, I think you could always go for Saber Factory, which has in $99 a fully assembled saber, but no customization. That's the downside of it. If you're going for fighting, that's the best option.
Yeah, depends.
$99 and everything.
There's a lot of options. So you got like you said, Hamza. There's a lot of options you can go with. You got Saber Factory, Saber Forge, which are actually, and there's also Ultra Sabers, End Sabers. Oh yeah, there's a lot of websites.
Yeah. We're not sponsored by any of these companies. We're just
Yeah,
giving you options.
Yeah, he's right about that.
This is not
We're
a
just
sponsored.
we're
yeah.
giving recommendations for other.
Yeah.
For actually buying lightsabers. It's like not saying that like you should buy from Amazon. It's not like that. So we're
No,
just giving, as he said, we're just
giving
giving
tips.
we're just giving tips and recommendations on what's best. If you're on a budget, then you should go with this. If you're not, then you should go with that. You know. And the way I see it, Saber Forge, though it does have more options,
It's very pricey, yeah.
not to mention they deliver directly to Qatar.
What?
They deliver directly to
Oh,
Qatar.
that's good.
Yeah, which is good.
That's very convenient.
Yes, Saber Factory, though it is very yes. Oh, you want the here it is. Saber Factory, though it is a cheaper option,
Yeah.
doesn't deliver directly to Qatar.
Oh, so you need the PO box.
Yeah, you need the Airmix PO box.
Mm-hmm.
So you got, for example, not to mention they both use Apple Pay. So
Okay.
you're able to buy directly.
Mm.
You know.
So it accepts Qatar credit cards, but you can't deliver straight.
Oh yeah.
So rather unusual, but it's fine. It's okay. So it's
Now-
much cheaper than the other option.
There
Saber
are
Forge.
there are several other options. You know, like if you go to like some of these Saber League clubs, they have websites and they actually give you recommendations on where to buy when it comes either to armor, protective gear, depending on where they are.
Yep.
You know, they like the countries they support basically the shops that deliver there or something. Not to mention, they're actually sponsored. Their tournaments are sponsored by the Saber websites,
Yeah.
the lightsaber websites. You know, and I'm guessing they probably get a super duper discount. Hence the
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So how do we join then?
Just call me.
Are you willing to join?
I told you I'm thinking about it.
Think about it. Take your
How
time.
about this?
Yes.
We generate a link
Yes.
right now. You know, in fact, I'll generate it
Please.
and I will post it in the YouTube, and they can join from there.
Yeah, post it
Okay.
in Instagram as well. The link.
I've already created all
Yeah.
the required links
Yes.
and social media accounts. You know,
Oh, okay.
Instagram, YouTube.
So it has a social media account.
Hmm?
So it has a social media account.
I just did. I did it last night.
Oh,
I never waste time.
yes.
You know me, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's way ahead.
So then everyone can join.
That's why when I was talking to the French league, the French Saber League, I actually talked to the top organizer. He actually gave me the rules one by one, and the reason was I'm asking so many questions is because I have to plan ahead. You know, I'm not just planning for today. I'm planning literally for next year, next month, and so on. You know,
Yeah.
because I believe this sport does have a future here in Qatar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure. There's lots of geeks who probably want to try it as well,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So I think that's the only thing that
There's even a cosplayer from Q Cosplay who actually wants to join. He contacted me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I told
I'm
him
sure there's lots of people who wants to join and they're very interested. Lots of people doesn't have anything to do. Bachelors here doesn't have anything to do on a Friday. So if you want something productive and not just staying at home or playing your PS5 or Xbox or whatever you have,
yes.
then yeah, and you want to exercise. I think this is a good
Good
opportunity to do it.
Lightsaber combat is not just one style. You can actually change. You can actually do two swords, two lightsabers. You can actually do a staff. Well, I'm planning on getting this one plug that I want to get.
Okay.
It allows you to
Attach, yeah.
No, not attach. Detach
Oh.
quickly. You know, there's it's called the quick release plug. It's kind of expensive, but actually worth it. So what you do is actually turn it into you can turn a double bladed lightsaber into dual wield
Right.
quickly. You know, all you just do is click that. That's it.
And you can do it while in combat.
That's why I wanted to get that. It's currently out of stock in Saber Forge. I found it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's called quick release plug. So it's meant actually for dueling. You know, it says on the description. So what it does is allows you to, while you're in mid combat, to switch from double bladed to dual
It's
wield.
dual wield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is very convenient.
It's very convenient. Just one thing though.
Yes.
So what's the? No, I lost my train of thought.
What's the? Come on. What's the?
No,
what's the?
I was just thinking the swords and everything, right? I mean, I remember in Star Wars there is
Yeah.
actually a style. There are
Yes.
different styles.
Yes, but they're all based on kendo.
Oh really?
Yes.
So they're just called differently in Star Wars.
But there is like Vapad and Bakashi and Jaro, something like that. There's actually
GU or something. I don't know.
I think there's like 8 forms.
Yeah,
in,
about 7, I think.
seven.
Seven forms.
7 forms of combat and lightsaber
Yes.
combat.
Yes.
Okay, I think Vapad is like the most aggressive one.
Yeah.
You know, Mace Windu and Darth Vader are masters at it.
Yeah. So you could while you're in when you join this already and you start
Yes.
teaching them.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna teach them the kendo names. You're gonna be teaching them the
Lightsaber combat.
Lightsaber
Star Wars,
names.
For me and Hamza, it's more gonna be like kendo variation. You know, we're not gonna be using kendo 100%. I'd say how much percentage do you think we'll be using in terms of kendo?
I don't think much. We'll only be using the thrusts and the hit. So
No. It's there's also the spinning and everything like that. You know, it's
yeah.
Not and the spinning does
But
work.
you can always use the techniques Lord can do, like avoiding or like when a hit is coming, you know when to avoid and when to hit.
Not to mention, there's also some form of jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually jump, which is not allowed to Kendo.
Okay.
Yeah. So by that I means you can not, but you don't run like a crazy person. You actually jump with purpose and things like that. You know what I mean? And there's like for example, you see there's a specific technique. You jump and you thrust with the double-bladed lightsaber, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a valid technique. Some people have been doing it.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. That's actually effective. That's used.
it is.
But
It's easily blockable. It's used against stupid people who don't know how to block. Well, but I'm being, what's the word?
Reasonable.
Practical.
You know the most stupid lightsaber style, which is actually not a
Tell me.
lightsaber. You know what?
What?
A light nunchuck.
Oh,
A light
he's
chuck.
right. He's right. No, another one. I got
It's
another. I got another one for
it's
you.
the most stupid.
Oh, I got another
Where
one for
did
you.
get that from?
No, I just watched in Facebook. So Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
So they did something with his chucks.
Mhm.
So they did some filter so that it looks like a saber,
Yeah.
but it's actually nunchucks.
Yeah.
So he's holding one side of the nunchuck, which is a saber, which will actually burn your hand, and the other side, which then when you hits your body, then it burns your body. It's like it's the worst.
Unpractical, huh?
It's not impractical. You're basically killing yourself.
Right?
Yeah.
Want to know another useless one?
What?
A lightsaber tonfa.
What's a tonfa?
It's literally a long stick, you know, and you are holding it right here, and the blade, the lightsaber blade, is like this long.
Mm.
You know a tonfa, right?
It's like a sickle.
No. Hold on, let me show you.
Tonfa.
Tonfa. Tonfa.
I've heard of it. I know. I'm sure I've seen it. No, it's Tonfa lightsaber.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like a baton, man.
Yeah.
It's a baton.
Hold on, let me show you.
A light baton.
Tonfa lightsaber. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, it's a baton.
Image.
T-baton. See? It's called T-baton.
Yeah. See here?
It's a baton.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
So here's a very unpractical lightsaber. People thought even when here.
No, it's impractical. But
Yeah.
no, but
right.
But at least the hilt and everything is not actually a saber. It's a proper hilt. It's not energized.
yeah,
which can
but-
cut you.
It's not going
But it's
against
more
the
about the
rules.
thrusting than anything else. It's so you literally have just two moves. Honestly,
Like
I mean,
this and like this.
with no.
What about
It's like,
this?
it's like punching, but you punch with a distance. You know, it's like the lightsaber is
Oh,
right
but you
here.
don't use a baton like this. You use a baton like this.
Yeah, she doesn't hold the hilt from the back. She holds it like this.
Yeah, and you hit it like this.
No, she.
It's like this. You only go forward.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen how a baton is used?
But this is a baton. This is a tonfa. It's a different thing.
A baton is used like this.
Yeah,
Like
swinging.
it's
Yeah.
swinged. It's not.
Oh yeah. But that's for like cops and stuff. isn't
Yeah.
it?
It doesn't matter. You can use.
No, I meant how they use it. How they
Yeah.
use it. You know.
It's a very defensive weapon, I would say, because then you can do this,
Ironic, isn't it?
and then
Yeah.
it gets
Oh yeah,
you get
but
it in the face.
yeah, exactly, and you get burned in the face.
Yeah, you
so
do
if
this.
so if I hit
do
the,
this,
if
and
I
you
hit it
hit
with a
that,
single, so if
and
I
you're
hit it with a
dead.
single-bladed lightsaber.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ironically, if you get hit, you lose
With the what?
with yourself. That's
If-
actually a rule.
If you hit yourself in a
that's a
saber league.
rule.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, so it's because you know they want to treat it with some form of realistic lightsaber combat. Because if you think of it this way, so you're defending yourself with a tonfa like this, you hit here, it hits your face. You
Yeah.
know? That's it. You're
And
dead.
in reality, you're dead.
In reality,
Either you're dead or you've burned your face. You don't have any eyes anymore. You're blind.
There you go.
But you can use the force.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody join Qatar Sabers friends. Qatar Sabers
Club.
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 Qatar
Club,
Sabers
yes.
Club.
Any questions for club? Anything like that for the saber wise?
Let's move on to other technology.
All right, we
Something
got a couple
that-
of minutes left, so
yeah,
let's.
About 40, 50. Yeah, we have 20 minutes left. Let's talk about the crawlers.
The what?
The crawlers, yeah,
Yeah.
the one with the 4 legs.
Yeah.
AT&Ts.
No, not the AT&Ts,
Huh?
the crawlers.
And let's
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about the X-wing, please. I really want.
You want to talk about the X-wing?
Yeah.
Well, all right. So you start. Tell us about the X-wing. What do you want to? What do you want to know?
That's what I want to know.
What do you want to know? Are the
About
X-wings
how-
for real?
How they changed in the first, the trilogy and the second trilogy.
What the iterations on the style, the looks? You mean?
Yeah.
Animation, CGI, things like that.
Which ones are the X-wings? I forgot how they.
The ones that
look
we
They
used
like.
for the
look
Rebel
like the
Force.
X. They have the X.
Rebellion.
Yeah, the
fighters.
rebellion fighters.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you know the ones. Like you remember.
Let's talk about the difference between an X-wing and a TIE fighter. Apart from they
Yeah.
both die frequently, but okay.
Yes, indeed.
They
Actually, there's only
literally-
one person that didn't die using the TIE fighter.
Luke.
No, Darth
Vader,
Vader.
yeah.
Vader.
And Luke.
No, and Luke
Luke-
never
Luke-
used the TIE fighter.
Not TIE fighter. The
X-wing.
X-wing.
yeah.
Well, that's one thing. Yes, but again, TIE fighters die immediately,
And-
except
and-
Darth Vader. Luke didn't die because they're both he and Vader use the Force.
You know how a TIE fighter or an X-wing pilot will die.
How?
You know how. So just before they die, they will do this.
Yeah. Like,
No. And then there's a flash of light.
To add the effect.
Yeah, to add the
To add the effect. I'm about to get.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
about to
just
die,
gonna
so
crash.
I'm getting ready for the
Yeah, I'm
explosion.
gonna.
You'd think that kind of plane in outer space would at least have an ejector seat.
Oh yeah, none of
No,
them.
but
were-
it-
no-
Yeah, right.
like there's so much technology.
But you
except-
can't install an ejector seat.
Yeah, it's a
I
one-way
think-
ticket.
I think they don't have this system of life insurance or something.
You're the rebellion, man.
All right.
You know,
It's like I'm applying for the rebellion right now. So
Yes.
Okay.
Studio C
What-
actually has
no,
a
hold on,
sketch
hold on. Let me see.
A
this.
what? Huh?
Studio C actually has a sketch on that.
That they can't eject.
On insurance. I think
So all right. So I'm applying for the rebellion right now. So it says, okay, all right. Wait. In case of death, please note that the X-wing does not have an ejector seat, so you're void of life insurance.
Yeah.
Wow.
At least they let you know beforehand. You know what you're getting into,
Do you
right?
at least have dental when you go
No,
to
it-
the Empire?
No, it's like the cause is more important than your life. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a one-way ticket.
Yeah, dude, I want to continue fighting. I don't want to die.
But how do you eject there? To be honest, I mean, if you eject, you don't have any life support systems connected to you. It's just a helmet, right? Or
Yeah.
or was it designed that way because
That-
they know that you will not eject anyway?
Yeah, I think they designed X-wings and TIE fighters for impracticality.
Boss Frog, there is a comment here.
Boss Frog.
Ejector seats in space don't make sense though. Yeah, that would make sense.
I mean, yes, true. It was Boss Frog, but
Unless they have a suit.
Yeah,
that has-
that's
Like
what
an
I mean.
astronaut suit.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
And then another ship comes in to rescue them.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. The very design of the X-wing and the TIE fighters made the life support so limited that they're only made for limited time missions, as well as what else? Like if something happens to one of the
Pilots,
aircrafts, the pilots definitely explode, of course, but they probably were not equipped with the proper suit. You know, so if they had, let's say they had an ejector seat, okay, and they had to wear the suit with limited life supports until they get rescued.
It's not just that. I think with the dogfight, right? In the
Yeah.
middle of a dogfight,
Yeah,
you freaking eject.
yeah.
So you survive a crash.
A good example, Top Gun.
Okay.
Because Top Gun's all about dogfights.
No, I thought it's about abs.
What?
You guys want to end?
No,
We've
no.
been going for an hour and 20 minutes.
No, really, I didn't notice.
No, because I have.
I have school.
University
Yeah,
tomorrow,
that's
yeah.
true.
Wow.
That's true.
Yeah, no one cares. You're gonna fail anyway.
No, don't be like that. Don't be like that.
You
He's-
do-
I'm gonna need a miracle to graduate.
Exactly.
You only need the force.
Yeah, you need to read
you're with the light
minds
side.
Of,
Yeah.
affect the mind like Ray did with.
We have never talked about Ray during this podcast.
oh, yeah,
I'm
we-
really
we-
surprised.
Because we're talking
I'm
about
so
tech.
surprised.
I think she's the only protagonist that didn't.
That didn't undergo trading.
No, they didn't fly a ship, right?
No, she did.
When?
The Millennium Falcon.
Oh yeah, right. So,
Yeah,
so
I bypassed the compressor. She took some sort of weird plug and she said she bypassed the compressor. Okay, I'm convinced.
She's tech savvy. She lives in.
She's a Ravager.
Huh?
She's a Ravager.
Yeah, that's what they do, right?
Tech savvy?
They build tech.
No, they don't.
No,
They
they
like
scavenge.
scrap tech.
They scavenge. Yeah, they scavenge.
No,
but in their spare time, they build
no,
tech.
what's his name? Cal Kestis is tech savvy because he was a scrapper. She's a Ravager.
Oh, she just scavenges.
Yeah,
but she
she's-
learns along the way.
Oh yeah, she was a scavenger. Yes, she's a scavenger. Yeah, she
But she learns along
cleans
the way.
it up.
Yeah, she learns along the way. She learns. Yeah, because I'm cleaning this up, I understand how it works.
She learns along the way, and somehow by getting connected to Kylo Ren, she's able to learn the Force.
Yeah, she gets connected to everything.
Yeah.
Okay, and yeah, we never talked about the bots though. We were supposed to talk about the bots.
Yeah, I want
We
to.
missed
Let's
them.
talk a little bit about R2D2 before we leave. Yeah, before we before we go offline. Anybody think that the possibility of a robot butler would not only be cool but dangerous?
Sorry, I was
Huh?
reading the comments. I missed you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Canon though. What does he mean?
In canon, though, the Imperial armor has some amount of life support, but very limited.
Imperial armor.
Not the rebellions. The rebellions are.
See what I
just-
mean?
Rebellions are just made to
They-
die. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have money.
like,
they
why
don't
would
have
fighting
insurance.
Yeah, see what I mean? In case, remember when I said in case of.
But even though the Imperials have armor, as in the stormtroopers, they even like they die with one blast. So does the armor really protect them, or is it just for aesthetics?
Oh, a Boss Frog is Leo, by the way. He's Leo. Boss Frog is Leo.
He's Leo.
Yeah, I know his logo from
You know this this thing in all movies, I think, or in games as well. The
Mhm.
boss is always very difficult to kill. Like he can get all the cuts and he doesn't die, but a very strong person or a stormtrooper, you're like, "Ooh, he's dead." Like I'm dead. I'm sorry.
Except if he's Finn.
Oh,
Finn.
Oh my God, we're gonna rant. Forget
I mean,
forget I mentioned Finn or Ray in this
but,
podcast. We bypassed them all throughout, like an hour and 15
crap,
minutes.
crap.
Just a mere
man.
mention of them when we
I
start
can't believe
creating
I can't
this.
believe I spelled that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because of Finn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think I've got allergies or something. To be honest, I didn't know when they just started to stop using clone troopers and go for stormtroopers.
it's because they stopped using clone troopers because they aged fast. There was an accelerated aging.
Yeah, but isn't that why they have Camino?
I think
You know,
that
they make new ones.
I think that they never solved the problem with the accelerated aging, which is why they went with the stormtroopers.
Oh yeah, wait. The only one who didn't age was Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
AKA you're his illegitimate cousin.
No, my friend. He's my. Is he cousins? Are they cousins?
No,
No, and because the helmet looks the same, I say they're illegitimate cousins or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
bastard cousins.
Finn has plot armor. You're right.
Finn has plot armor. Wow.
The Mandalorian is really just a knockoff of Boba Fett.
Yeah, they are
Really?
sort of.
Because of the look, right?
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
they
and now
just-
he's using a dark saber.
All of these are just for.
You know, there's a meme about him.
What is it?
He started using the dark saber. He says, "Why is it so heavy?" Because you have the weight of the franchise on you. Come on. Right? Weight of the franchise.
Oh god.
You feel the weight of the franchise.
Yeah.
Wow. Just wow.
But all of these things, these are just for merch. These are just for selling merch.
Yeah. Wanna know? Now we can get to a certain point of tech in this kind of way. Did you know that they
Okay,
only
how about this? I have a very interesting.
hold on?
Okay, I continue.
Yeah. They can block smoke. They can't block toxic gas, which is weird. You know what I mean? Actually, stormtroopers helmets, they block smoke, not toxic gas.
Oh, why don't? Isn't like that's the same thing?
Yeah, I know. They're both gases.
Yeah.
So what? How can that be so different, right?
Because it's toxic. It's more poisonous. It's acidic. Once it goes in, it deteriorates your body. While smoke kills you slowly over time.
Smoke doesn't kill you.
No, it kills you over time.
Yeah,
it gives
if
you
you're
cancer.
actually, if you're surrounded by smoke and you can't get out of it, you'll eventually die from suffocation.
Yeah.
Hamza, you were saying?
Yeah. How about this? How about we do something interesting? I think you all will like it. Like you guys will absolutely like it. I'm going to play a video.
Yeah.
You can switch on your mobiles. Okay.
Yeah. Done.
Switch on to our channel, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna react to that video. I
Okay.
think it's very funny. It's a skit by Studio C. I
Okay.
hope they don't. Studio C, if you're gonna see this, please don't copyright us, please. Yeah.
Yeah, because saying pretty please does help. Hamza.
We just have some. Just reading some comments from Boss Frog.
That's Leo,
so-
by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hi Leo. So they stopped using clone troopers because of the liability similar to Order 66. And he mentioned stormtroopers were either kidnapped or taken from imperial families and trained from the young age of 5 or 6.
Because of the liability similar to episode 66. Order 66.
Order 66.
Boss Frog also says the Imperial helmets didn't have filters for toxic gas.
That's what I'm saying. You know, why didn't they have those filters? Budget problems?
Yeah, it's budget problems. Plus, they thought toxic. No, toxic is
Since
a
when
war
does it-
crime, man.
Since when does the what?
Using toxic gas
Yeah.
is a war crime. You're not.
You're
supposed
fighting
to
the
be-
rebellion.
Yeah, unless you're in Star Wars, where
You're
you're allowed to chop off
You're,
limbs, but that's
y-
okay.
Yeah, you're not. No, but that's not a war crime. A war crime is poison, killing people with
Okay, how
poison.
about this? Let's
Let's go-
go
go-
on to the video. I want you all to increase the volume on your phone so you can hear
What's
them.
the
Really?
video? Which one?
Yeah.
Which one's the video?
I'm gonna watch our video,
Oh, okay.
our live stream. I'm gonna put the.
What's the video? Which one's the video? Which one's the video? Which one's the video? Oh.
You guys can see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to reduce
Yeah, just I don't know if you reduce. What are we showing here?
What are we seeing here?
Which we're also showing. What is this? Rebel Alliance Life
Life
Insurance.
insurance.
are we showing here?
All right, let's stop talking now.
Hold on.
Which we're also showing. What is this? Rebel Alliance Life Insurance.
Is this supposed to be Han Solo?
No, this is a skit.
You guys can hear the voice of the skit?
Yeah.
No.
There's so much echo.
Okay, let's do one thing. I'm gonna send you the.
It has subtitles. We can read the subtitles.
No, no.
Yeah.
I think what we can do is you're gonna watch the video with the link. That will be much better, I think. Yeah.
It has
Yeah, you should send it in the chat.
Yeah, send it in the
Yeah.
chat.
You guys watch it, and we're gonna make this.
All right. Send it to the chat, please.
Hold on.
Yeah, you should send it in the chat.
Yeah, send it in the chat.
You guys watch it, and we're gonna make
All right.
I think the problem is the Windows capture didn't quite take the sound.
True. Looks like a skit from SNL,
Yeah, it does.
right?
It's TBC.
It's like SNL.
It's like SNL, but not SNL.
Not SNL.
Looks like a skit from SNL,
Yeah, it does.
right?
I think the video should
It's like
come, but I don't know why it's not coming. Okay.
But not SNL. Looks like a skit from SNL.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I sent the link in WhatsApp. Check that out.
In WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, oh, here. Okay. I hate ads. I'm not gonna pay like 30, 40 reals a month just so I can want not.
Heavily shielded, has firepower greater than half a Starfleet. A small one-man fighter should be able to penetrate the outer defense. consider it to be any threat.
Probably is, because it probably isn't, right? Yeah, I got a family. What happens to them if I, you know? It's called the Death Star.
These are all great questions. They'd probably be best answered by HR.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Lear Antoir. He's human resources.
Wow.
So our new unit's gonna pass out some pamphlets for us. Just take one and pass it around.
There's actually HR for the Rebel Alliance.
Well, they have a proper R2D2. Man.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm impressed. It works really good.
Okay.
What was the-
Use the voice.
First off, I'd like to welcome all of the Rebel Alliance. Thanks for joining the fight against the Galactic. Now, I think I heard some questions over here. Yeah, what does it have to do with?
Reduce the voice.
Reduce the voice a little. Sorry.
That's a great question. It's actually the numbers on that.
Oh, nice.
I think that's the actual R2D2.
And it's GPO.
I mean, it's 3PO. 3PO. What is it?
And Chewbacca.
I think that's the only people who are actually iconically known.
Well, great news. Multipliers are low life insurance attaching to If and probably when you die in battle, rest assured knowing that your family will be. It's kind of comforting how much your monthly premium starts at $600. That's outrageous. Understand? It's very difficult finding a company that funds an organization.
That's true.
Right side, one pay.
Well, that's
Wow.
that's not very motivating.
And considering the fact it's from Tatooine, wow.
The planet that no one wants to go to.
Yeah. So how the hell did they make an insurance company? Why does Chewbacca have such silky hair? Why is no one noticing that?
That's a good question, but ripping arms and sockets is considered.
Wow.
Alright. As employees, you're all eligible for a custom pay, 401 match up to 10%. Even more. Not impossible. I used to get rates like that in my Roth IRA back home. You also have the opportunity to donate a portion of your paycheck to help out the Rebel Alliance. No, it's not a trap. Like I said, it's optional. It's still a non-profit. No worries there. Alright.
Oh, Admiral Akbar. Such an Indian name.
Just know that you get up to 1 week vacation and 6 days.
1 week vacation.
10 sick days.
And then under it says no exceptions. Exceptions to what?
Moving to hospital place.
Yeah, I think after whoever watched this is gonna like convert to the Empire. You know?
Well, there's no point.
Yeah. It's like saying
Well, they're not really fighting as employees. They're fighting for their beliefs.
yeah.
I mean, this
but
is-
imagine if you know, if you go like in the deep imagine if you like went deep into the structure of the Rebel Alliance or anything like that. You know, you'd see this. You know, harassment, 1 week vacation. 1 week vacation?
1 week vacation.
What are you gonna do for the entire year?
Yeah, where will you go, actually?
Also, I think it takes you literally 1 week to go from one planet to another.
No, not really. You've got light.
Hyperspace.
You've got hyperspace.
Yeah, but
man.
that's if it's a big ship. You
Very
know?
big ship.
You know, I keep wondering, what kind of ship did Obi-Wan use? You know, if he went from Coruscant to Camino.
It's called the Jedi Interceptor.
That's the type of ship it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anakin had a yellow one and Kenobi had a red one.
I'm impressed.
Remember in Revenge of the Sith? in the
I'm
opening?
impressed.
I am too.
I'm impressed, Mr. Aziz.
Yeah, you actually have some
Your
knowledge.
Your deep knowledge of the Force.
Yes.
Anyway.
Hamza. Maybe I misjudged him.
Yeah.
But now in 2 seconds he's actually gonna say something that's gonna...
he's gonna reverse whatever he said. Just
Yes, because if I compliment him, he's gonna say something...
Anyway.
Boss Frog said something, a fun fact.
What?
Whenever Luke tells R2 to stay with the ship,
Yeah?
he never does. Because the last time he stayed with the ship, Anakin never returned.
اي والله صح.
Yeah, it was a Mustafar.
Yeah, Mustafa.
Yeah, he stayed with the ship. Anakin killed everybody. He killed the last of the separatists, the viceroy of the Trade Federation.
That's true.
I mean, and that guy had how many factories of droids did he have? Like hundreds? I actually mean hundreds because everyone does.
Conclude, let's conclude.
All right, so let's conclude. So, what are we concluding? Oh yeah, let's conclude everything. So,
Join the Sabers Club. Bye-bye.
man, and you say I need classes. You need classes.
I'm not the one on the camera, so yeah.
You're talking, so you're technically on camera. Your voice is on camera.
Am I really? Is it?
I'm with idiots all around. I'm with a genius, a true idiot.
Qatar Saber friends.
It's Qatar Saber Club.
Okay.
All right, for real. So thanks everybody for watching. We're gonna wrap up. We had actually a nice episode. We've had a good viewing, good comments. From what's the name? Bus Frog.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually weird name by the way, Leo. So really weird name. So Aziz, would you like to say anything?
Yeah, like I think that the ones that
Oh
are
no! Why?
What?
Why did you give him this forum? Okay.
What?
And conclude.
Oh yeah, okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed and tune in next week.
And please
Or
subscribe.
what? Or
Give us a subscribe.
What were you screaming about?
No, you just gave him the forum to spew
Ladies and gentlemen.
his world domination.
What?
plans.
I didn't.
Apart from
was he gonna get
my
there?
host's ranting, let's.
Was he getting there? Were you getting there?
okay, guys. Before my final statement is that I'm gonna beat everyone in Saber Club. Watch.
Oh, okay. I was about to break his hand, but okay. I'd like to see that actually. All right. So again, conclusion. Thanks everybody for watching today's episode from Qatartainment. We'd love to have you again next week. Next week, inshallah, we'll have a great episode. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're really interested, make sure to come and join Qatar Sabers Club. We're gonna post mention them on our social media. So if you're actually interested in joining, I'll post some of the links. And if you're interested, please come and join us. This is Single QTR.
Aziz the Hobbit.
Lodi One Kenobi.
And we're Qatartainment signing off. See you at the next podcast.